Andrew Goodman, Michael Swanner, they came down from New York City, all the way from New York, to join us in our struggle. James Chaney, he lived down the road about 35 miles in Meridian, Mississippi. They all hooked up to come up here to help us organize a voting right. And on that way, they lost their lives by the Ku Klux Klan. Michael Swanner, well, James Chaney and Goodman was already here. They was already here. Michael Swanner come down from New York City, was here a day and a half, and lost his life. He didn't get a chance to do nothing. He was dead. So, my main point is, for these guys died, will we be able to vote? And I urge you all to remember of these men. When voting time comes, please vote. Too many people lost their lives for us not to go to the poll and vote. I know a lot of people sit around and say, well, my vote don't help. One vote helps. One vote will determine whether you were right or wrong. Or were you the right man or were you the wrong man. So this is what it's all about. These guys lost their lives that we might be able to vote. And so I urge each and every one, once again, to, when voting time comes, please go to the poll and vote. I know there's people right around here in my town, they don't vote, or they don't even think about what these guys died for. They died for us in a mighty way, in a rough way. They didn't, they went to jail, or when they left out around here, went out to Mount Zion, went to jail, they got stopped, took them to jail, left about 12 o'clock that night, they were headed back home to Meridian. They had the police to pull them over, and from there, they transported them from the police car to individual cars, and from there to the woods, and from there to the grave. So, I urge each and every one, so glad each and every one come by and see this monument. And this is a lot of history. This church here is not the same church that was here when they was killed. When this Mount Nebo Missionary Baptist Church was the only church that opened their doors to COFO, to have their meetings. All the other churches, they wouldn't open the door. But Mount Nebo was the only one that opened that door and welcomed the COFO here to have their meetings. And that's just why everything is set out here. Because, everybody came in for farm and civil rights. They met right here at Mount Nebo. So any questions real quick?